to the Cool Cast Podcast. Coolest podcast on the planet. Alright, off the bat, the Penguin, they're coming back again Sunday. You know what I'm saying? One of the main characters, Sophie. Like, I'm just not, like, I've been realizing, but I'm just, like, paying attention to the fact that this your girl from How I Met Your Mother. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking on that, and I was like, I don't think they had no intent to ever bringing that character into, you know what I'm saying, to the TV show. I'm thinking, like, maybe around season 6, the fans was tapping into the writers, like, what's going on? We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna meet somebody y'all that talking about, you know what I'm saying? You running down with the children, How I Met. Where she at? And I think, you know what I'm saying, they just was like, I'm tired of these motherfuckers writing us these letters. You know what I'm saying, the last season they just threw in there, and it was crazy too. She was on there for like, I think a few episodes, and then like, I guess she got sick and she passed away. Because I think their whole plan was like to have Ted and Ryman together and shit and all that. Shit was wild. But anyway, I was just thinking on that. I'm like, why the hell they took so long to show us who the fuck the mother was, you know what I'm saying? So I was like wondering if that was the case, if the fans were just beating down the doors, like, what's happening? And they just threw it in the kind of, but anyway. That shit was crazy. But that's why I first ever witnessed acting skills that is over there on that TV show. I seen her there, and I think it was like years after that, I ended up seeing her in one film. I think Brad played, he played in this TV show called Andrew Tribeca. Was that somebody else that was in that film? But I think it was him. It might have been somebody else. It might have been a different actor. Damn. But I think it was him, homie, that playing Andrew Tribeca. I haven't seen that little short, bro. That shit funny as a motherfucker. That shit retarded. But fucking around with I was thinking about this little film. Because I was chopping it up, and I was thinking about, like, you know, Bernie Mac was still here, and you know what I'm saying, the work he'll be putting down. And I had to mashed up something with him and fucking Larry David. I had to, like, you know what I'm saying, try to together brainstorm some little shit in my mind, one of the films about them two dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the comedy and shit, and I just was like expanding in mind on how created them dudes be with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole creative process, you know what I'm saying? The improv that they'll be putting together, you know what I'm saying, with their scripts and how they would be able to, you know what I'm saying, using their intelligence and acting and writing and all that shit to be able to, you know what I'm saying, just be able to do their thing, however they want to do it with the script, and whether it was written for them, like, let me put this in there, let me put, you know what I'm saying? So cool shit. So it was like both of them boys like work like right next together, you know, like all of the plazas would be like up north where they have in the buildings they be having, you know what I'm saying? Those stores like lined up amongst one another, shit like that. So every day they got him like a little bookstore. Fucking running back got like a little record store and shit. So anyway, shit was put together to where, like, you know, Larry David, his wife ended up passing away, like, and shit like that. So like a month after that shit, fucking some shit was going on, and nigga Matt had to use the restroom and shit. But you know, Larry going through it right now. He like drove, breathing type shit. So somebody had to use the Matt restroom in his stuff, so he ran over to Larry's shit to take a little, you know what I'm saying? It's the neighbor, like, take a little piss. I got a piss badly, terribly. So Larry going through his little shit, so he fogged out in mind. He ain't really, you know what I'm saying? He ain't there. So he just went his back off, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, and you know Larry D, you didn't watch this shit, so you know how he, you know what I'm saying? So the whole shit is funny. So Matt rolled off. So he gotta go and piss outside and shit. Fuck around and get arrested and shit for public urination and all that crazy. So at this point, like, Matt hate the boy from here on out. So boom, all that will go past. So, you know what I'm saying, one day his grandkids pull up in the store and holler at him on some shit, like, you know, like, man, grandma's going for a little man, you know what I'm saying, starting to hear, like, damn, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you trying to push past the shit. So not too long after that, they leave. Later coming up, buying some books and shit, and she run down on her, mention some shit about his wife or some shit. It was like, wife passed away 7 years ago. She's like, you know, some of that shit right there. So she put herself in, whatever, and he agreed to step out with her and shit. So she was like, I want to show me something and shit like that. So they go out and all that stuff. She take that boy to a concert. She need a baby and shit. So he ended up liking on each other and shit. All that right there. So now he into it, so he trying to figure out like what he can do to like, you know what I'm saying, gain her interest. You know what I'm saying? On the same way about how he felt about her. So she, you know what I'm saying, ends up telling him like how, you know what I'm saying, how she into music, how she always been into music and shit like that. So he takes it on his mind and play off like he into the shit too. So, you know, he's sitting in the shop thinking about it and shit, and this shit just dawned on him. Boy, I work right next to a record store. So he pull up in that thing. Matt looking at him tough, you know, Matt like him back and forth. The restroom situation. He don't know nothing about it, but Matt don't fuck with him, so he coming up. He asks Matt, by any chance you ever sing about a name Baker? So he don't really know what I'm saying, so the whole thing is just threw it off. So Matt know what he's talking about. So Matt sent him over there to buy the Beatles and Johnny Cash and shit like that. So he go over there, but like, man, this ain't what the fuck I'm looking for. So he come back up there, his niece was up there around the register at the time and shit, so he go back up and she pointed out like, man, the nigga trying to need a bacon, that's what he talking about. Yeah, that's the name and shit. So what her man can't really, he don't even want to sell it or shit. He be like, nah, you get the Beatles or something. So he cutting up on some other shit like that happened. He run down with the music. He gonna grab some other shit later after that too. So he just run down with the music before he actually see her again. He trying to put some shit together to where, you know, it make it seem like, you know, he into it too or whatever. So all that shit play out. Then everything ended up coming together about the reason why, cause them niggas ended up getting cool after the fact that Matt found out the situation of why bro was like drove that night and sent him away, not letting him use the referee. And all that came into play because of his grandkids and the nigga bring my niece, like they friends and shit. They elementary to get all this stuff, like they friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? So one day they end up going over there with him and his niece and like his friends, they end up greeting each other. So both of them looking at each other like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know each other and shit. So off the rip, Mac, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's like, he talking to his grandkids like, just, you know what I'm saying? You know how Mac is, though. So he wrote it down to them, like, grandpa fucked up and bad, you know what I'm saying? Rude, all this shit. So, like, all this, you know what I'm saying? And it just came to play. He find out that around that time, that's what was going on. So he had kind of like, get a and shit. So kind of got cool. But before that, every night when they leave the shop, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Matt would say good night to the nigga, like, alright, good night, whatever shit like that. The nigga Matt, you know what I'm saying? Like, alright, good night, son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Cause he thinking about the whole thing about the piss situation. So every night, it's like before they got cool and shit. So every night, like, you know what I'm saying? They leave their business or whatnot. They'll feel well, bro, but Matt would be like, night, son of a bitch. Cause he still blowed about the pissing situation, yeah. So all that shit came out and fan out together. Once his grandkids really laid the line. Well, actually his niece did, but she knew about it. And she was like, no, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So he kind of, you know. But that's the first I brainstormed on it, just that those first few scenes of the film. That's like what I probably went like 20 minutes or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 30. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how I smoke the squeeze shit in, probably 15. But that shit had me so excited what I was doing, so just plotting on the shit. Cause I know what the work them niggas do. Then you got the wine of skies and that motherfucker. I just be like hella crunk with this comedy shit. Cause you just be thinking. Ever since I started watching Cristin do that, that's when I really was like, oh man. That shit crazy. They would put a Larry David with G and stuff, and that nigga JB Smooth, that bitch cold as a motherfucker too. But I ain't know my skies with that motherfucker. That one episode. She said, yo, how old are the bleachers? Like, whatever ass said. Like, Larry David, you an ass man. And that shit is so motherfucking funny, dog. He said, that's how you say hello? Hey, ass. He said, I didn't say she had a big ass. I said, I know that tush anywhere. Man, that shit was so motherfucking funny, hilarious. But yeah, that shit was so cool. That shit just had me so excited. I'm like, yeah, man, like I'm running that thing. Like, man, that shit would be cold as fuck. I already know the word that they would do. Mac and Larry David together.
Ready to show who's the cheesiest.
Cool shit. But yeah, I was thinking and wondering, like, say, is that the reason Army and Navy in the top 25? Well, who that was just lost to Notre Dame? That was Navy, I believe. I knew they was, when I was watching that earlier, I knew they were finna get smoked out. When I seen Notre Dame score that first touchdown, I was like, yeah, they about to lead them out. They finna drop out of the top 25. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, is that the reason why them boys in the top 25? Because I heard about the thing, about some shit they signed in September or something like that right there. So I was like, is that why they, you know what I'm saying? Army and Navy in the top 25 this year? You know what I'm saying? But Indiana, like, this whole thing, the top 25, this whole thing got me. It reminds me of how I felt when USF was number 2, bro, and I think they was in that number 2 spot for like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. Everybody was crying, and I think Blade was going to school at the time too. I think so. I think he was over at the time going over there and shit. But yeah, that shit was crazy. And I was like, USF number 2 in the country, man. Like everybody was crying for that. Yo, but it was crunk for that year. I think that was like, what's that, 07? I forget what year that was. I'm gonna have to go look up on Google and see what's going on and see what year that was. But that's what this year top 25 got me thinking about. And I'm looking at Iowa State and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I forgot how far in the ranking they got when my brother was over there when he was playing with them.
People 50 and older with a heart disease risk factor have an increased risk of death. Serious allergic reactions can occur.
I forgot how far they went in the ranking. But yeah, it's just like, damn, man, this shit crazy this year. You know what I'm saying? Indiana. And I was tripping out because I thought they hadn't beat Ohio State. Ohio State, I guess they had just an, it was just a close game. But I'm looking on Google and shit, but they ain't got the, I'm like, I could have sworn Indiana beat Ohio. That must, who was that? Somebody beat Ohio State years ago. I thought it was Indiana though. But it wasn't them. But that shit crazy. What they 13 right now? But yeah, that's crazy just to see them out like that. Indiana Hoosiers, like that's wild. But I wonder how it's gonna pan out for me. That's another thing too with Washington. They played Washington. I thought Washington won the championship last year. I could have sworn they won, but Michigan won. I was like, was it the year before? Fuck no. I'm like, bro, how in the fuck? I gotta go back there and search on Google and see what's going on. I could have sworn Washington Huskies, dog, they won a national championship like last year or the year before. But that's not what Google is saying me. I'm like, what the fuck, dog? I could have sworn it, but yeah, I guess they just had me. I don't know, dog. That was tough for me. I'm on Google searching. I'm like, my nigga, I could have sworn Washington Huskies won a national championship, dog, last year or the year before. But that's not what Google's saying. I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they sure do need to keep Miami up in this top 10 though. I believe they gonna win. The nigga would have been sick if I was still a fan of football, because Florida State is doing terrible. This reminded nigga of them earlier years, you know what I'm saying? But for them, when they won that championship and what I was 14, I was like, man, nigga, I don't even fucking watch football like that. Now you niggas won't win when they ain't watching. That was tough too. Yeah, but a nigga be bonded out about these damn football games nowadays, man. Some shit, like, I think that was week 1 or week 0. I was watching one game, and that shit had me feeling like, boy, every play was put together. I'm like, yeah, earlier today, what? Somebody said, yes, a nigga had then called the QB draw when I was watching Indiana earlier. I'm like, come on. I was like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, man. I feel like they knew they knew the play call. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what it made me feel like, cause bro just brought the shit up and then behind me they run QB draw. Like, nah, y'all doing the worst thing right now. Y'all know the worst thing right now, you know what I'm saying? I was cutting up about that. But yeah, week 1 and week 2, I was like, man, pick 6, touch it, whatever. Like, I'm like, yeah, that shit was put together. Yeah, we still like to watch football though, just for the, you know what I'm saying, the love of the game. I don't be rooting to see, you know what I'm saying? Especially when the postseason hit, I just fall back and already watch this shit. I be feeling like this shit already put together. So I don't pay attention. As far as rooting for Marvelous, I just be kind of like, I feel like they gonna put them together. They gonna have for them to, you know what I'm saying, shit like that.
Had a lot of success in man-to-man situations.
Still like to tap in. That's why a nigga really kind of started watching fucking baseball and hockey and all that shit, because a nigga don't really know too much about what's going on over there. So I can watch that shit and just kind of watching football that kind of throw you off a bit. But sports, man. Sports, man. So, motherfuckers be about to kill each other over this shit. Man. But that's something. But yeah, man, it's Cool Cast Podcast. I really can't wait. I wanted to speak about this fucking Larry Dean and Bernie Mac film that I wish could have been, you know what I'm saying? I wish that them dudes could have like did some work, you know what I'm saying, together, you know what I'm saying? But Mac out of here, so what work he put down, that's all we got from that, you know what I'm saying? So I think the last one he did was that shit with Samuel, that soul, and that shit, that was funny. And I guess that's where they get that one shit from, man. Fuck them damn. Everybody seeing that shit, I was like, what the hell wrong with these people, man? Yeah, that little movie was funny. I remember I seen that shit. I was at my grandma's house and she was over there watching that shit. That's the first time I seen that film. That shit that was funny as hell. Nigga Samuel, man. Back on that bitch cutting up. But yeah, man, it's the Cool Cast Podcast. It's the coolest podcast on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be sure to keep it cool out there. It's getting rough, you know what I'm saying? The underworld is crawling through, you know what I'm saying? They snatching people up and some other shit. And mind and spirit, you know what I'm saying? And soul is that motherfuckers flashing out and all types of crazy shit. So keep it cool, you know what I'm saying? Remind yourself, you know what I'm saying? Just before you jump out, make sure you hop it out the cool, you know what I'm saying? You know.